Hey, this is Principal Bob, the Electric Principal, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am in a brand new 2025 IONIQ 5, which is mine. I bought one. And what I wanted to talk about today was snow mode. Now today I can barely see the road. This is like a good old Wisconsin winter. Lots of fun, and of course I can turn on my rear windshield wiper anytime and clear that back, which is very good, right? I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I was cold today, so I got it cranked up way too high, but that's what we're doing here today. So we're set with that. And I wanted to talk a little bit about driving in the snow. Now, I am a real proponent of the concept that the IONIQ 5 is great in the snow. I've owned 12 EVs, a couple of ID4s, a couple of Teslas, Audi GT, and so forth. And so I've had a lot of experience driving electric cars in the snow. And I'm going to tell you that off the bat, there are very few electric cars that drive as nicely as this one does. And that's even without snow tires, folks. We're not even talking with snow tires. We're just talking out of the box, mediocre, all-season radios that almost every new car comes with. We're not talking Hakkapeliitas here. We're just talking plain straight tires. And the best way to drive one of these in the snow is simply, click your mode and go into snow mode. I love snow mode. It does almost all the thinking for you. It turns down the regen. That when you take your foot off the accelerator, the car slows down and produces electricity. Well, it turns that down because it doesn't want the wheels spinning. It also turns down your acceleration. You are not going to accelerate anywhere near as fast because all that does is cause your tires to spin. Now, my goal today is not to see how fast I can take a curve and swing the back end out in the snow. My goal today is to teach people how to drive safely in these cars and sanely. And I'm telling you, snow mode is the way to go. Now, I had an employee today, a guy I respect, came in this morning and said, "Bob, why are IONIQ 5 so bad in the snow?" And I said, what are you talking about? I mean, I've talked to many, many people who drive these things. I've had a lot of time in the seat of these things. I think they're one of the best snow cars you can buy for any price. He said, no. I mean, when I take my foot off the accelerator, that regen is so strong. Whoa. You have high regen when you're driving in the snow? I said, are you in snow mode? And his response was, I don't like snow mode. So I don't have it in snow mode. And I turn off all the safety features, including traction control. I said, so in other words, it's a bad car in the snow because I turn off all the safety features that make it a good car in the snow, and I drive it like a sports car. And I have the regen set really high. Well, no wonder why it's not going to work well. Now this guy is actually a very good driver, and especially when it comes to sport driving, he knows way about how to make a car go faster around a corner than I do. But I'm telling you, do not mess with that. Do not go into eco mode unless you really need to save energy. Go into snow mode because snow mode is all-wheel drive. Both the front and rear wheels are engaged. It reacts instantly to any slippage. It works great. So that's what you do, and you just take it easy. Now, can I get the back end to slide out if I want? Yeah, if I step on it in a corner, hard, and I'm driving like I shouldn't drive, yeah, I can get the car to do weird things, all right? But that's not how we should drive. The other thing I want to talk just a little bit about is a lot of times you'll get an orange triangle that shows up with an exclamation point on your car, and all you need to do, and what will happen is you'll get a screen that pops up that's going to show you service needs, and if you push the OK button, it's going to show you that a lot of the sensors are not functioning in the snow because it's the cameras. They're sensors, right? If they get covered with snow, they don't work. You just went back to 1983 when those things are covered. That's kind of how it works. So don't worry about that, because snow mode is in effect. Nothing is going to happen with the car in normal driving. Now, warning, right? I mean, your front end collision emergency sensors are out, so if you drive into the back end of the car's not going to stop automatically. That's true. That can't be helped, right? If the sensors are all blocked. But for the most part, the car has snow mode. It's great in the snow. You'll know when you have that triangle on that your cameras aren't functioning properly. So take that into account when you drive. And I guarantee you, of all the cars I own, there's only one that drove better in the snow, and that was a big e-tron that I owned. That thing was great in the snow. But to tell you the truth, on a day like today, where I've got 3 or 4 inches of snow and the roads were covered like they were this morning, you know what? I just as soon take out this car. I prefer driving this car to, let's say, my Ford F-150 Lightning. Now, that sounds crazy. That just doesn't seem right. But this has more features built into it to stabilize the car in bad weather. That's the only difference, right? I mean, that Ford F-150 weighs 6,500 pounds. It's a big girl. It's all-wheel drive. It's great in the snow, but you have to control it. You have to modulate the speed. You have to modulate the brakes, right? You have to modulate the regen. It doesn't have a setting that controls all those things for you. So if you ask me, I would much rather be driving this IONIQ 5 than my Ford F-150 Lightning. Okay? Once again, thank you for joining me on the channel. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you following the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos next week on the IONIQ 525. Stay tuned for that. Hey, stay safe. Enjoy driving your EV. Hey, and if you want to drive safely, get yourself an IONIQ 5 and put it in snow mode. You'll enjoy it. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.